Because he probably only wants the Farseer against like Crypt Lord, Undead, or Human. And you'd want the Blade versus like everything else. So we might actually see Blade. And it is EnDoZeRo going at random, I believe. Unless I saw that wrong. Maybe he picked Orc. But we have at the top left our red Orc player Jedi. And at the bottom right, our yellow, I believe, random player who got Orc, EnDoZeRo. Yeah, I am not actually positive if he picked random or Orc. But I think it was random. Probably. And it looks like Tidehunters for EnDoZeRo and Headhunters for Jedi. So likely Farseer Headhunter Mirror. Looks like Jedi does not want to go for the Blade Master play. Instead opting for the safer Farseer Headhunters. So we will have a mirror match. Same strats. EnDoZeRo's build probably a little less optimized, but I guess that's what happens when you play random as opposed to a single race. It looks like his barracks is a little late. Another burrow on the way. And did either side... Oh, EnDoZeRo actually... No, okay. I was confused. I thought maybe he cut peon production, but no. It would have been interesting to see... assuming he was random and random dork, it would have been interesting to see EnDoZeRo go like 4 wood peons and then cut peon production, get a second barracks right away, and then just mass headhunters. Because that is an option. But it looks like it's going to be standard. Both sides playing the same thing. Jedi sent wolves out on both sides, trying to spot EnDoZeRo. But looks like in the end they're both just going to be running away from some wolves. This matchup sometimes. Okay. EnDoZeRo actually has 8 peons on wood, which to me indicates he either wants a lot of peons to be able to tower at tier 2, or he might be planning to go tier 3 with like double totem and like mass Tauren and Walker later. I think both make sense for having an extra peon and extra wood. Jedi on the other hand. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty similar. Third burrow on the way, might be cancelled here. Wolves are pretty good for damage. And it should be cancelled. We'll get some chip damage on the Headhunter in the meantime, but chased away. Chop coming up. Nice cancel on the burrow there. And he might actually cancel the shop as well if he decides to go back. EnDoZeRo will likely go for the green. Maybe Jedi will circle around. No, they're just gonna back off. So now we probably will have both sides creeping, just trying to get level 3 as fast as possible. Third burrow for Jedi now on the way. Will be done in time for tier 2 so he can get his second hero. Gauntlets. Mantle. Mantle, much more ideal. Even if you go TC second, for instance, you'd probably want Mantle or Shadow Hunter. And for now, for the Farseer, it's extra damage, so pretty good. But we might even see some Fire Lord second. That is the that's going to be the key moment here. Once tier 2 arrives, what type of strategy do they go for? A little attack here on the burrows. Not many headhunters though. He only has 2 with him, 2 more on the way. But Jedi has 7 headhunters already and gets some nice repair out. saving that burrow pretty easily. Now he's got a level advantage, second item, and a huge headhunter advantage. EnDoZeRo not teching tier 3 right away, so it might not be the Mass Walker Tauren. And he probably has to be a bit wary of a push here, because Jedi has a huge numbers advantage currently at 7 headhunters versus 4. EnDoZeRo a bit behind. Is throwing up a bestiary, which I believe is a bit different. I mean, of course, bestiary is good, but I don't know. I'm actually not positive what the proper tier 2 buildings are, because like everything's kind of viable, right? Walkers are viable, Raider Kodo viable, and even like Shaman are viable, especially against wolves from the Farseer. So it is likely Raider Walker. Jedi also going bestiary. No second tier 2 production building yet. Jedi looking to snag the middle creep, but Hex has arrived. Shadowhunter on both sides. We do see one headhunter going down. Chain lightning used to secure the kill. EnDoZeRo getting 2 kills right away. Counter Hex might be able to secure a headhunter as well, and a level 5 creep will go to Jedi. But one more Hex coming out, and that's likely another dead headhunter. So huge pickoffs for EnDoZeRo here, getting 3 headhunters at the cost of 1. The only advantage Jedi got was he did get the level 5 creep, and he probably also killed a couple wolves, but still, big swing for EnDoZeRo there to get 3 headhunters down. Keeping that HH count low is crucial in these sort of situations. More Hex coming out. See those headhunters getting focused down. One more dropping on each side. This one likely also falls, and another Hex on both sides. Another head. Oh my god. Another headhunter. It's just a massacre. Oh, it's a sad day to be a headhunter, because every one of them is now in the ground. Hex coming out on the Shadowhunter. Does have cloak. Can easily run away as well. Jedi a bit ahead in the army, or like what they have here and how healthy his heroes are. But Jedi has lost more headhunters overall, I believe. He did keep this one alive. Does snag another level 4 turtle. Getting closer to that level 3 Farseer. 2.5 for EnDoZeRo. And yeah, we do have Raider Walker against what looks like just Raider Headhunter and tier 3. Tier 3 from both sides. Very interesting builds. I would have really expected EnDoZeRo, if he is going to go tier 3 like this and having that extra wood peon, I would have expected like double totem and then like Tauren Walker maybe, because that makes the extra wood have more merit. And he trying to guess. But you know, the Raider Walker is of course the staple of orc armies in the past at least, and still viable to this day. We have 1 damage upgrade on EnDoZeRo's headhunters, but Jedi still... Oh, Jedi just finished his damage upgrade as well. We'll have Berserker form on the way for both sides. And we should be seeing a Tauren Chieftain third. He is by far the best pick because of his aura, providing so much extra mobility, attack speed. And of course the TC himself being a big tanky boy to put up front. Invuln picked up, that is huge for when he gets his TC out. And we should see level 3 Shadowhunter here soon for Jedi. EnDoZeRo on the other hand, a bit lacking in hero levels. Would really like to get another creep finished somewhere. But he's kind of heading across the map, so... And bringing peons. Is this going to be some sort of weird tower push? I don't believe this is the sort of timing you want. He's just now hitting level 3 on his Farseer. Shadowhunter's still far away. He just reached tier 3. I'm not sure. The timing seems kind of weird. Maybe he just wants the peons for the Spirit Link and fighting. Yeah, Jedi, similar army except without the walkers. And still not mixing any in. Very interesting. I'm surprised with tier 3 like this, and for it being a Farseer mare, that neither side went for Shaman. Like if you're gonna go tier 3 in Farseer mare, I feel like Shaman would be a pretty good choice, because Bloodlust is pretty good. So it's kind of weird that they opted for this sort of Raider army and then Raider Walker army. They will get the upgraded Kodo Aura at some point. I believe Jedi already has it. Yes. +4 on the Kodos here. Whereas EnDoZeRo does not have it yet, only +2. Devotion Aura that he got earlier from the lab. Also a huge pickup. We'll see if he can get something big here as well. And no TC yet. He's already at 49 food. So he'd actually have to break upkeep just to get his 3rd hero, which is a little awkward. Jedi, on the other hand, going with the Invis TC and hitting a decent timing. He's got the upgraded Kodo Aura. He's got his 1 damage upgrade Berserkers. Tri-hero 3-3-1. EnDoZeRo a bit weak here actually. Peon's super weak. Does he have a heal scroll? No. Oh, there is 1 heal scroll on EnDoZeRo. Might have to use it pretty early. Mana pot purchased as well for extra heal waves. But the stomps are huge. EnDoZeRo's army is just not going to be able to attack here. TC does have an invuln still for Jedi and is taking focus. This is going to be huge when he just pops the invuln and survives, and EnDoZeRo's army is collapsing. Jedi still at 48 food. Hasn't managed to eat yet. Quite a few chain lightnings available as well. TC finally getting focused down. We'll be able to pop the invuln here though. No more mana on the shadow, no clarities, no mana potions. But this is a decent duration invuln. Should be able to back out when needed. Headhunters taking a bit of damage here from the peons. They do have normal damage and it does add up. Might have to start backing off or kiting a bit more here for Jedi, but otherwise a pretty good fight for him overall. Staying in here for now. EnDoZeRo's army is weak, but he does have access to the shop, and with those items might be able to turn it here in the end. He does reach level 4 Farseer, and with this next chain lightning, maybe another set of wolves, he might be able to clean up the rest of these headhunters, but Hex comes out on the Shadowhunter, taken down by Jedi, and EnDoZeRo does have to call it in the end. Yeah, Jedi supply was a bit overwhelming. It actually looked towards the end that EnDoZeRo might be able to just barely hold on through his shop items and that level up there, but Hex coming out, taking out the Shadowhunter, most of the army dead. And EnDoZeRo calls the GG. Jedi up 1-0. Yeah, it is random EnDoZeRo. We didn't pick Orc. And this time we will have a different matchup. So bottom right, we have our red Orc player Jedi. And I assume he will go Farseer Headhunters again. If he didn't go Blade Master the first game, you would assume he's not going to go Blade Master again. And EnDoZeRo on the other side, going for the Ghoul build, which is a very interesting choice because the common pick is Farseer Headhunters, and he just saw Farseer Headhunters in the previous game. So generally you would go for either fast DK into Fiends or just a Fiend build to begin with Crypt Graveyard. This is like the one build you would usually not do against someone who is likely to go Farseer Headhunters, right? So I'm a bit surprised to see this, but maybe he's just a Crypt Lord player and would be playing Crypt Lord regardless of what he's facing. So that's what I'm assuming we'll see, and it is going to be the Crypt Lord. But Jedi, once again, will be going for the Farseer Headhunter build. So not going to take the risk of going Blade, just going to play it safe, and he will be rewarded with EnDoZeRo opting for the Crypt Lord Ghoul build. Now let's see what EnDoZeRo can do here. It is definitely very hard to defend against the wolves and huge massive headhunters when you're trying to expand in front of them. But every now and then the undead is able to either get an impale surround or just hold on well enough, maybe from miss micro of headhunters, etc. And still able to get up that expo, but we'll see what happens. Jedi looking to march across right at the start. Does have vision of the blight, knows it's an undead, and is going to keep his wolf with him. Looked like maybe he was going to split them to scout, but now that he knows it's undead, looks like he's just going to keep the wolves with him. Go directly at the undead. We do have beetles already picked, so not going to be any level 1 impale shenanigans. There is a chicken here. We'll be able to also get a corpse from this peon. XP going in the way of the Crypt Lord here. Wolf might go down, but Acolyte also going to go down. And that's actually a pretty good pickoff if he can get it. 5 HP. For EnDoZeRo, you really want to get this Acolyte on Blight, or you can just deny it, I guess. I thought he would just try to get it on Blight because Acolytes actually have really good regen when they go on Blight. But he does, in fact, just deny it instead. Maybe change of plans here. Jedi with the sick blocks, though. Oh my god. That secured an extra like 150 damage. Crypt Lord already a third of his health gone. But there is a huge army of skeletons here already. Should see him summon some beetles as well. I think generally you want to summon beetles first because Rod is a consumable and beetles are just, you know, mana. But yeah, now that we have this huge army, Jedi going to have to be a little careful of surrounds. But the Crypt Lord is still only halfway to level 2, so a long way until that impale. And we do see the tech. EnDoZeRo realizing going to be hard for him with his start to expand in the orc's face, just opting for the tech instead, adding the graveyard. Likely to see him switch over to fiends soon. Jedi on the other hand, almost 2/3 is done with his tech, shop on the way, third burrow as well, and continuing to put in some chip damage. It's always huge when you can keep the enemy's hero low with this Farseer Headhunter build and just prevent them from getting out on the map, which will allow the orc to then steal creeps in front of their face. EnDoZeRo does have a Ritual Dagger, already used one charge earlier. And Jedi here trying to do what he can to just pick off either the shop or some ghouls that get pulled out too far. Nicely microed back though from EnDoZeRo. Not going to let Jedi get that XP for the ghoul. But this repair is costing quite a bit. This is... Wait. Oh, he actually had 6 Acolytes still, even with denying that one earlier. Never mind. I thought he was pulling one off of gold to repair this and it was, you know, costing him a lot to not mine with 5. But Jedi, committing to it, does get the kill on the relics. Will feed 1 wolf, but I think that's worth by far. Like, not having a relics is huge. We'll have to rebuild that, another 130 gold. Not able to buy any potions right at tier 2. We'll have to wait for this to finish. And Jedi just keep poking away here. We'll pick off some summons. But will he be able to get much more? EnDoZeRo a little cornered still. Does have his tier 2 finished. But no ziggurat. He realized he's supply blocked. No DK on the way yet. We'll have to wait a long time for that Ziggurat to finish. But he can still add his Slaughterhouse or Tech Tier 3 in the meantime. Lightning Shield coming out here. And this count of Headhunters is a little bit difficult for the Undead to deal with at this moment. Acolyte coming out. This is the extra Acolyte, so it can afford to die. But you still don't want to give that XP away if you don't have to. Oh my god. Why? I am confused. What? I feel like that was some sort of just misclick or something. But I don't know. Like maybe he clicked that and then like forgot he clicked that. Oh, instant cancel on this slide. I don't think it's even canceled. I think that's just lost resources. Hex coming out on the Crypt Lord, probably just looking to not get impaled. But he will be able to secure one... does get the second wolf kill as well. Good bit of XP there, but still quite a ways from level 3. And Jedi going for a little pull here on the Rock Golem lab creep. Nicely done being able to take it out here fairly easily on the low ground. Golem already half health. We do have one damage upgrade just finishing. Tier 3 almost done as well. Totem about finished. Crypt Lord. Bit of extra tankiness from this ring, and we'll be able to get close. Does this get level 3? It does get level 3. Huge pickup to finally be level 3 on the Crypt Lord. Orc side only 2-1, so there is a level advantage for the Undead right here. But overall, I think Jedi has done a lot more. Like he got some ghoul kills, he got some summon kills, he killed the relics, he I believe killed the Slaughterhouse before it was cancelled, killed a couple acolytes. So in favor of the Orc, but Undead does have this level 3 Crypt Lord already, which will help him a lot. And he decided to go for level 2 Impale, not going to see more beetles. Which surprises me a bit, because I don't think he had scouted the Tauren Totem, nor has there been walkers produced yet. But knowing that those are coming, going for Impale level 2 probably would be the right choice. And we do have heal wards for the Orc, which can be an insane item. EnDoZeRo realizing this creep already stolen. Double ring should really pass one of those to the Death Knight for sure. And he is going to look to just creep a small green, but this Orc army is huge. EnDoZeRo does not have much here. One Fiend getting hexed. Nice Impale to stop this, but the hex duration is just way too long to be able to save this Fiend. Hex coming out on the Crypt Lord, just trying to deny the next Impale, I believe. But Impale does come out now, and the Farseer dropping low will heal up a little bit from that heal ward. Does have heal wave available, only level 1, but still something. Slippers picked up by the DK from that creep camp, I believe. And we have tier 3 finished, Lich on the way, Destroyer form on the way.
The town is under siege.
But the Headhunter count, this is the big factor here. The Headhunter count is huge. It's like 9 Berserkers with 1 damage upgrade. As an Undead, usually you need to limit this Headhunter count as best you can in the mid game with your second hero. Oh, whiff on the stomp. I don't know how that missed the hero, but it missed the hero. But still, this is a huge Orc army. Berserk form coming out after the Impale. Nicely done to not take the extra damage from the Impale itself. Heal wards as well. EnDoZeRo realizing a bit too far behind here. Headhunters difficult to deal with in this high number. Calls the GG, and Jedi taking the 2-0 win over EnDoZeRo.